I waited for the snap. Sorry, I was waiting for just to snap it or something.
No. Hi, Greg. Well done for today. Good job. You know, PB upon PB. It's good to see. How does it feel? Competing out there in front of the UK and back in Birmingham. How's that feel?
It's brilliant. I love the indoor Grand Prix, and I always sort of tend to try and do it if I'm fit and healthy. The track's always good, and obviously they've revamped the arena, and the crowd always comes down fantastic. So from my point of view, it was brilliant. And on that final round, everybody really got behind me, and I think that definitely helped jump a nice PB.
Definitely a performer. I love that about you. We're going to kind of lighten up this conversation now, and we're going to talk about Eastenders. I saw your tweet, and I'm like yourself, I do not watch Eastenders, but I was fully involved.
Absolutely.
So did you have any clue that it was Bobby that was the killer?
No, well, I didn't really know who Bobby was, so I didn't really know who a lot of them were anymore, to be totally honest. And so many people had been saying how it's all live and it's all got a bit dark and everything else, which is pretty EastEnders, I guess. So I thought, well, I have to tune in and see what's going on. Everybody's talking about it. And if a 10-year-old kid's starting to murder people in EastEnders now, I mean, they have no limits to it, do they? They really have no limits to their storylines.
But you saw Kathy as well, innit? What was your reaction when you saw Kathy appeared on the screen?
I know, I mean, that was actually a blast from the past. I was probably about 10 when she was last. Well, I don't know, I haven't watched it since then. So I was thinking they're sort of wheeling what Peggy came out, apparently. I saw that. There'll be Grant next, and then there'll be Phil and Grant will be the gangsters again.
Carried away in didn't she go away in a police car?
She did. Yes.
Oh, that's the only one I remember. Anyway, yeah, sorry.
The funniest tweet that I saw, someone said, Stan Jengita is going to turn Yes.
I'm just waiting for another dead person to come back. So I always managed to resurrect a dead person. So
fine, don't worry,
we'll see.
We'll bring you back. We can write you in anyway. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Greg, can I ask you about dogs?
Yeah.
Baby, girlfriend, balance. How does it work?
Works well. My boys, as they're known, my 3 dogs, they're where I go off every day, go for a long walk with them, and that's where I have my thinking time, and I sort of envisage doing good things in track, which is always nice. And I find it good as well to switch off equally if I don't want to think about athletics, go for a long walk with the dogs, and that works perfectly. Now there's baby Milo, which is 18 weeks old tomorrow. He's a little monkey though, because on the second round, everybody went silent, the whole arena, and all I heard was him screaming. And I was like, yeah, there he is, that'll be Milo. Oh, typical him. But he's lovely, and I tell you what, last night it was one of the first nights I'd slept away from him, and I had a nice 10-hour sleep. So that's the first in a very long time.
Nice one.
So that worked out quite well. And then obviously Susie's incredibly supportive. So the 3 together work perfectly well. And obviously around that, as you guys know, you've got great coaching systems, support, and everything else, which means that you go out there and perform. So. For me, I've got a great balance. I really, really love how things are at the moment.
And your outdoor season, that's your indoor season done. So what's next?
I've said the outdoor season's done. I didn't expect to do that. So now I'm sort of thinking, I might do one more, see if I can go over 8:20 or 30, and if I can do that, then that would be a very good indoor season for me.
Yeah, that was awesome.
But I'm not going to go Prague. I don't think. I think I never said I wanted to do it this year, and you guys know what it's like. You have to get yourself ready for a championships. It doesn't matter what it is, even a Euro indoors. You have to mentally prepare for that. And I just want to have a nice smooth transition into the summer. So. First one for me is going to be Manchester outdoors in the on the streets, which I love those events. I think they're fantastic. And then after that, we'll see where we're at.
Brilliant. Obviously, last year you had I wrote a blog about it this year. I said you probably be the athlete of the year. A lot of people, Joe Pavey was amazing, but your season was consistent. I think every time you're pretty much over 8 metres consistently, British record, Commonwealth champion, European champion. How does that prepare you for this year's World Championships? I think every time things go well, it gives you that little bit more experience to know how to react to things. Like today, I was drawing from experience of previous competitions. The Commonwealth Games, the South African guy jumped 8:12, the same as what the Chinese guy did today, knocked me into second place. And I had to react to that in order to come back and win. And it's going through those things of winning and losing, which give you the opportunity to, well, when you get older, I mean, we're all getting old now. We're not as young as we used to be. And I'm feeling it a bit now as well, I tell you, I'm sore now. But as you do get older, you draw on all that experience, and then it means you can put together really good championships. And for me, I think now going into World Championship years, is probably going to be my best ever chance at winning a World Champs. I think my body should hopefully, as long as, touch wood, I stay fit and healthy, I've got as good a chance as anybody to win it now. And that's a different place. I think in all the other World Championship years, I've not quite been there. But the Olympics set me up well. 2013, an injured year. Now 14 has proven again that I can win when I need to. And I've started it well today, so long may that continue. How can I get one of these t-shirts?
sure you're allowed to wear them, are you?
I'm sure I can find someone who will wear it.
Well, I think we're going to be wearing them just as casual now. I don't think I'll be. I might be joining somebody at some point. So I'll send you one. Of course, you all have one. You can all have a gravity one. Well, I like it. I like them. I think they're good fun, and I tell you what, that's been interesting as well. I think a lot of athletes, you finish your career, you don't know really what to do. But I've now had a bit of experience of setting up a business and packing it, going to the post office with loads of bags, and Poppy, the poor girl at our local post office, she's just always like, oh no, walking like this. Yeah, how you doing? You're right. Yeah, hi Poppy. So it's given a bit of experience, and it's been great. I've really enjoyed it. So thanks to everybody also who's bought a gravity tee. If you want to get one, there's plenty around.
Lovely speaking to you.
Thank you. Appreciate it as always. Cheers, mate.